Yo, we are live in this
Yeah.
thing, people. 2021. Super Bowl didn't give us a lot of commercials or a lot of trailers because we don't know if the movie theater is open. But we got that Falcon Winter Soldier. That's gangster. Oh man. If you're a fan of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers like I am, you enjoyed that Super Bowl.
We know you did, Dave.
Go Buccaneers. All right. But today we're here to talk about comic books, and comic books we will talk about. There is plenty to talk about.
It's really one big thing. We're a little late, but it's WandaVision episode 5, Dave. It's WandaVision episode 5. But before I get into that, can I do one thing? Which one? Can I do it?
Well, okay, if you're only doing one thing.
I'm only doing one thing.
What you got for people?
Yes. Oh, early morning. That's how you get the juices flowing. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Let's get it going. Woo.
No doubt. You awake now? You awake? It didn't seem like you were awake before.
I wasn't. I'm awake now.
All right.
I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so I ain't got the fluids. I ain't got this, but I'm good now. I'm good.
All right now. So you say it wasn't a lot. That WandaVision episode 5.
I said it wasn't a lot
to talk about. The WandaVision episode 5 gave us a lot to talk about. Maybe not the rest of the world, the comic book community didn't do a lot, but that one episode did a lot for us.
So many questions I had to answer.
What?
Are you ready to get into it, Dane? You can start us off.
We're gonna start. Let's start with the obvious. What you think of Quicksilver?
First thing I thought was the multiverse wide open. Multiverse wide open. It's cracked open. She couldn't get her Pedro because she can't reanimate a dead body unless it's a robot apparently. But she can go grab somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You just go grab me a brother. Does the same thing, same name, same powers, and then bada bing, throw him in my world. That's the first thing I thought. I talked to Al. Al said this means the mutants are coming. That's the first thing he said. I said the multiverse is cracked, wide open. Since this whole thing's supposed to lead into the multiverse, so I just figured she cracked it open. What you think, Dan?
I think this opens the door to officially go in whatever the hell direction they want. Kevin Feige is the man. He picks the right writers. He knows what direction he want to go. He is very well organized, and I can't wait. Like when this happened, I was like, I don't even know how to predict or what to imagine that they're going to do next. Like it's been social media has been exploding when this happened. Exploding. Like there's so many theories, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know, right? One dude came to me like, man, I know you know all about the transition. So since Disney bought Fox, does that mean they can pick wherever they want? And I was like, yes, yes, it does. It means there's nothing that's not open. That means if there's any way you think you can, if there's any way you think you can take a shortcut now, they've opened the door. They opened up the door for all kind of shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? Now you can just, oh dang, where the Fantastic Four been this whole time? Why they just showing up? You know why? Because they were in a whole other multiverse. Let's bring them on in. First, I'm starting thinking, what was the name of that comic? Oh, when they remember they had all the different multiverses and they came together at the end. That's how Miles Morales came into the
yeah. What Doom had the Doom had all the Infinity Stones and everything.
Yeah, what's the name of that series? Oh, what's the name of that story?
I know what story you're talking about. That was a great story. I remember because they had to get rid of Monica Rambeau real quick and everything because she was more powerful than they expected and everything. It was a part of an episode, the comic strip like that and everything. But also other things that happened on WandaVision episode 5 were the kids. And the kids aged up big time. Like they were just there, like you found out real early on in the episode that Wanda's powers didn't work against her own kids. Like she created her kids a little too well, and now she can't control them with power. She has to be like a real parent now and everything when she's dealing with her kids and everything. Like you got to be a real human parent with no powers because your powers don't work against your own kids. So it was I was that whole aspect of the show, the episode was cool to me. I was like, yo, the kids can use their own powers like on right after birth. They can immediately use your powers, and your powers don't affect them. You gotta treat them like kids.
Yeah, you
I was
gotta
like, this is gonna be
a real parent.
Yeah,
because I was thinking like, man, I would love to have her powers. Like, man, just throw the kids to sleep. Cause I ain't got time for this. Cause I just had to go through this yesterday, last night. I couldn't get my kid down to sleep. She's damn after 2:30 in the morning. You wanted to take a late nap. It threw me all the way off. And gosh for Benadryl. But either way, she had to do it for real. And then every time they want to, she got to stop them from using their own powers. So like, look, oh man, we want to get past this. No, we're not going to age up. She's not going to age up. We got to deal with it.
We want a puppy. You got to be 10-year-olds to get a puppy. Well, then we 10 years older. What's good? Give us the puppy. Kids with powers is the most dangerous thing in the world, man. That's got to be crazy dangerous.
It's a tough time, but it's a fun time. Now you know it's all tough. It's all tough, Dave.
It's all
tough. It's all tough. You can't win like that.
And then also we got Vision, and Vision is now fully aware of what's going on, and he seems to be using his powers to awaken everybody else too. Like it fast track quick. And Vision is like all the way against her because she like uses her powers now for the Agnes like out of the blue. Like what in the world's going on? Vision had to call her on that. Like, what are you doing? What's going on?
I don't know what. See, that's another thing. Who is Agnes? Who is Agnes? That is a question that needs to be answered. Because remember, if you go look at the episode 4, right, and they was identifying everybody who they really are, they never find out who Agnes is. And Agnes seems like the only person who knows is like a really, Wanda's in control of everything. You know what I'm saying? So I know Wanda's. She did it all because she went into the headquarters, wherever Vision's body was. She went and grabbed that like it was nothing. She went in that one like a thug, like it's a wrap. She made that whole. They call it a hex now. So she made the hex, which I like how they did. I like how they turned to it because it looks like a hexagon. I like it. I like it a lot. I like Moxie. She's great. I like Darcy. She's amazing.
Darcy.
But turn into it. So everybody's in the hex. She's in control of all of that. But again, who is Agnes? Is Agnes like her helping her Is Agnes helping her somehow? It's been like a lot of theories on that. I just don't know. I'm like, this is the one time I'm like Daniel, like I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see. I'm with you on that one.
Man, I feel that way for all the remaining episodes now. After that Quicksilver surprise, I was like, they got a lot in store for us. We have no idea how it's going to turn out. Like some people, it was other people who actually got quiet that I was watching other people's YouTube channels, and they're just like, I don't even know where they're going to go now. I don't know what other surprises they're going to bring. What else they could do? Like they just bought Fox and they're using the Fox things now. So it's like, whoa. And another theory that everybody's quite interested in is Monica Rambeau says she knows an aerospace engineer. So there's been mad theorizing on who that could be. Is it Reed Richards? Is it Ironheart? Or is it Adam Brashear, Blue Marvel? Like who could she be talking about?
That's a good question.
I'm hoping for Reed Richards, and then they smoothly transition and bring in the Fantastic Four with that. That'd be cool.
But see,
she works in space. She works for Sword, and Monica Rambeau works for Sword in space, and Reed Richards is an engineer, and he's been to space or whatever. It can be a smooth transition if they wanted to.
I get that. I was thinking more of when you said Blue Marvel, I was like, that'd be perfect. Because now you're starting the Ultimates. You're already starting out with the what's the team name? I can't think of their name now. Oh my gosh. Not the Champions, it's Young Avengers. You got the Young Avengers coming with the twins, right? They aging up quick. Like my man, I can't think of the dude's name. I can't think of anybody's name. It's way too early for me. This is even worse than normal. Gosh. What is his name? He's the only other guy talking to Darcy. Brother, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. Oh, you talking about Woo, Jimmy Woo.
Yes, him. I forgot my train of thought. Bump it. So they bringing the Young Avengers in. I was just like Woo was saying, by the end of the episode, they're gonna be out of the nest. They be there by IT. They're aging up faster than nobody ever thought. So you take out you got the Young Avengers coming. Hawkeye got a show. Ironheart has a show coming on. All that and Miss Marvel. So now you got the Young Avengers coming through. You can start this Ultimates with Blue Marvel. You already got Monica Rambeau. Bring in Blue Marvel because they already know each other. They start building a team. Next thing you know, you in the game. You got two teams going on.
Yeah, Cap Marvel has her own movie. You're right. Monica Rambeau's there. Yeah. Black Panther's already had his own movie.
No, he won't be part of it.
Yeah.
He won't be part of it. Well, Black Panther.
And they said, and they're bringing America Chavez too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think she might be a Young Avenger though. I don't know why.
Be whatever they want her to be.
I'm just saying, just hypothetically. I would like to see with the Ultimates though. I would.
I've been wanting to see the Ultimate. I've been telling people that's the most powerful team.
We all know that. We all know where you stand with the Ultimates, Daniel. Everybody knows it. It's too bad they haven't had that great writer to take them over the top. But we know.
Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, so back to the episode 5 of WandaVision. It was when she came out and threw the dang on drone at them and let them know. They was like, "What do you?" She was like, Monica said, "Well, what do you want?" I have everything I want. I don't need nothing. I'm good. Just leave me alone. Like, even though technically you kind of took over people's minds and created a bubble around the town and everything, that's like not legal in anybody's country. But
not legal in anybody's universe.
Yeah, right. But putting that aside, like, nah, they're not leaving. So you better, ain't nobody gonna leave you alone, woman. You better come out with a better way, especially when you broke in Sword's facility and took the robot that they actually didn't have the right to have either. Not sure how that really works out, but nonetheless, they're not leaving you alone. You better figure it out.
Well, you're gonna have to have some government agency keep it, right? And Shield is already disbanded. I don't know, like they say Shield disbanded, but then Nick Fury kind of brought Shield back, but then we don't know what happened those 5 years that he was gone. So just Sword might be the the new Shield. You know what I'm saying? Just take it over because Nick Fury, he's out in space, so he ain't on Earth running Shield. So it could be that. And they said in his will he didn't want it to be used as a weapon or anything like that. So it just stays there. They're not allowed to against the Accords and against his will to use him as a weapon. So they can't do anything with his body. Just kind of sit there.
Yeah, that's that Ultron / who is it? Tony Stark / Bruce Banner created him
with the Mind Stone.
But the body was Ultron and with vibranium in it. Like they want to analyze that. Like the government doesn't have that much access to vibranium. Plus, a Tony Stark created. Heck, what was it in Iron Man 2? They were trying to take Tony Stark's armor back in Iron Man 2. So anything that Tony Stark created, the government trying to get a hold of. And Tony Stark created Vision with Bruce Banner and even Super Robot and Ultron. So yeah, they're gonna take that Vision and be like, yeah, let's break that down and see what we can take. We don't need him, but we're gonna reverse engineer everything else.
Well, when it comes to making the body, Tony Stark and Bruce Banner didn't have anything to do with that. They created a program. The body was Ultron and a girl that had the chamber to regenerate cell skin.
Yeah, but it still got vibranium in it, so they might take some of that vibranium
as far
out.
As the actual machinery goes, Tony Stark can make that. He ain't nothing to do with that.
You're right, but that was all Ultron and the chick.
Yeah. See?
Which is even more reason to take it, because now a super robot created the robot. Oh my God, yeah. Heck yeah.
You should be questioning the girl who made the chamber to regenerate skin cells. Like, no, I'm surprised ain't more people trying to get to her. She has a whole chamber where, she can regenerate your skin cells and damage tissue like it's brand new.
She already worked for a private company. Ain't nobody coming to snatch her up.
Somebody with a government contract needs to come in and look. We can make you set for generations.
She's like, I don't want to work for y'all. Y'all gonna keep me. Don't nobody really want to work for them.
Hey man, it's a lot of technology out there. I can't believe they haven't done more. I'm not good at that. I just know she can regenerate skin cells. It's amazing. All right, Daniel, we got to talk about that conversation Wanda had between her and Vision when they were just arguing. They both floated up like they were about to attack each other and everything.
Because he was trying to put her in check. She was trying to ignore stuff and like put him back to sleep and everything. Like, we're not just gonna go to sleep and the episode end and then we're gonna forget about everything that happened. We ain't forgetting about nothing. Vision's woke now. And Vision's like, I know the truth. I see the light. And you playing with people, and there's no kids in this dang on town. What is up with that? I wake up, I go to work and all that. He was like, nah, I'm awake now. What's goody?
It's funny because he said, you can't control me like you do everybody else. And she said, can't I? And I was like, woo. I was like, Wanda. Oh, Wanda, Wanda's one of those women who can't have an alpha male. She needs a beta male because she will rip you apart. She will rip you like it's nothing.
But it's interesting in that same argument, it was like she wasn't controlling everything. It was kind of two sides to it. She was like, it's not me. And then at the same time, Vision's like, but I know it's you. I'm seeing you use your powers. I'm seeing people who are like saying it is you and stuff. And she's like, it's not me. So it brings about the question, is she being controlled or is she just like getting pushed in a certain direction?
Or is it like hear me out with this one, right? Is she like the writer? Is like if somebody else the writer and she like the director of it, like a TV show. Like now you have the writers who, if you know TV shows, the writers control the whole show. You know what I'm saying? They bring in directors for every episode, but the writers control the whole show. They control the way the show's going, the direction, the flow, and all that. Directors just kind of put it together on set. So she like the writer where like, all right, y'all, this is what we're going with. This is how I want to set them. Every time something's about to happen, there's a phone ring or a door opening or somebody comes in, and that could be what's the name with like we were just talking about earlier. Nobody has the idea who she is.
Agnes. I think it's the opposite. I think you're right about your metaphor is great. I think it's the opposite. I think Scarlet Witch is the director and Agnes is writing it. Agnes is like, here, I'm gonna write this in, and write this in, and you just direct them where you want them and stuff. And that's what it feels like is what Scarlet Witch is doing. She's directing everybody here, there, and there using her powers. But Agnes is writing stuff in. Like with Quicksilver, right before Quicksilver came and when he rung the doorbell, the Vision was like, who is that? And she was like, I don't know. And she was like, you don't believe me. And when she saw Quicksilver, she was stunned. And like everybody else was like, wait, what? Who are you? So I think she's directing everything that gets thrown at her. Like Agnes is just writing stuff in like out of the blue. And she's forcing Scarlet Witch to direct it. Like when Agnes was standing there and she was like, you want me to start it back over from the top? That's like what a director would do. Director would be like, no, start back from the top. Like Agnes wrote it in. And then it was like,
in the same vein, I think Agnes is working for Wanda. Like Wanda has Agnes there to control all that, so Wanda could just go live her life instead of so she endowed her with some power. So like, all right, look, every time something goes haywire or something's about to go off, Agnes, you fix it so I can go live my life. Because it would be suck if you created this whole hex, right? Created this entire hex, and instead of enjoying it, with your husband and your kids and stuff, you can't because you got to go back and fixing everything, and you're never fully into it. But if you have Agnes there, you know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, All right, y'all, something's coming up. All right, I'm hired you to fix this problem. I'm the boss. You're my employee. Fix the problem.
I think it was the opposite. I think you know who she had do that? I think she had Monica Rambeau for that. I think what you're saying is great.
Yeah, but Monica Rambeau was an outsider. That's why she kicked her out.
No, but that's why she brought her in at the same time.
She did bring her in.
She did.
Monica fell in, and she just got. As soon as you fall in the hex, you're with the. Wanda suppresses you.
Yeah, you're a part of it. But at the same time, I feel like she kind of. But Monica was leading in that when she came out. When Wanda came out and brought her accent with her, and came out and brought the drone. Yeah, she brought the drone with her. She was kind of when Monica was talking to her, she was kind of leading towards that. She was like, "Well, you can read minds and everything. Why'd you even allow me to come in there in the first place and stuff?" And then she helped her. And then Monica just happened to be there when some of the most important times and everything. So I feel like it was Monica. And then when Monica got kicked out, Agnes stepped back in and was all over the place again.
Yeah. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We really are. It's gonna be a great. I would like to apologize to Marvel. Because I thought we wasn't gonna get stuff like this to episode 7. They knew what they were doing. Remember we were saying that in the first 2 episodes? Like we were laughing. It was like we ain't gonna see that until February 15th. We were wrong.
We were definitely wrong about that one.
No, I'm sorry.
They had stuff in store for us that we had no idea.
All right, before we get out of here, because we gotta go. Everybody's gotta live their best life. We're about to watch this trailer, Daniel.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know if I didn't see it during the Super Bowl, but in my defense, I didn't want either team to win, so I was playing spades.
How do you not want either team to win? What?
Hey, brother, it is what it is. What do you want me to do?
I don't think they would even allow that to happen during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know they won't. So here we go.
Give them an extra 30 seconds. Call a penalty. Something.
Here we go. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's got to be popping. Daniel, here we go.
So, who would like to start? Mr. Barnes, why does Sam aggravate you?
15 seconds to drop. So what's our plan? Great.
Man ain't got a dang plan. He's just jumping out of airplanes.
Superheroes.
He does that.
Cannot be allowed to exist. I have no intention.
Yes, I want the mask.
Whoa. That's a bad guy. That's a bad guy. It's not good.
It's upside down right now. Where do we start?
I gotta learn how to throw that shield. By the laws of physics.
Look, I have a plan.
All about angles.
Oh yeah? What is it? Is you ready?
Here we go again, huh?
We've been running hard on the job.
Oh my God, we brought her back. That's good.
So hard.
The only official government official. Oh, they were holding him.
That little girl kicked your ass.
I don't know how anybody can hold him with a dang robotic arm, but okay.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Are you ready? Is you ready?
Okay.
You say you ready.
What are you doing?
Whole squad ready.
Are you having a staring contest?
Are you ready? Is you ready?
Just blink. Sweet Jesus. I mean, how old are you?
I like it. I like it.
Link.
I like it. I like it a lot. Daniel, this is gonna be my favorite show. It's gonna be my favorite show on Disney Plus. You wanna know why? Because it's giving me that Winter Soldier, Dark Knight kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? For instance, it's giving me the Winter Soldier vibe because it just looks like political kind of thriller with the action in it. But it gives me that Dark Knight vibe. Only way I say the Dark Knight because the way that girl put that mask on, looked like goon. Something just said, "Ooh, Oh, that's how the Joker did it. It just that's why, man. It is what it is.
Okay. I can dig it. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
March 19th.
The guy who runs is in charge of WandaVision, which surprised the hell out of us, is in charge of that too. So, and that one looks like it's got way more action.
Well, you got to, I don't know why, but you have to. You have to. You got to. When you take over Winter Soldier and the Falcon, you're taking over the Russo brothers, and Russo brothers do action. They do it real well. They do it amazing.
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite MCU movies usually has at least two Russo brothers movies in there. Minimum. Better than Arrow. Oh, okay, hold on now. I didn't say that. I never said anything was better than Arrow. This is gonna be my favorite show in the MCU. I'm sorry. I should have specified. I should have been more exact.
Sheena, you heard the same thing I heard. This is his favorite.
It's gonna be my favorite show from the MCU.
Arrow got dropped down a notch.
Arrow has the crown. Ain't never
right on point with that.
Arrow is Tom Brady. No matter how much you put against it, comes out the GOAT. That's how I'm going. That's how I'm
like Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs about to step up with Winter Soldier and the Falcon.
Got it.
Regular season is about to start. That's what this is right here. This is officially the regular season, yo.
All right, so Daniel, that whole week of March is about to be lit. I just want to point that out because you got the Snyder Cut coming out March 18th. Winter Soldier, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier coming out March 19th. And then 2 weeks from that, you got Godzilla vs. Kong. March is about to be lit. March is about to be real lit.
March, they get started early on the streaming services, streaming wars.
And that's just two. That's just HBO Max and Disney Plus. I gotta figure out what's happening everywhere else. Jeez, March is about to be lit.
I don't, what's the name? I forgot when they even. I don't remember the date when Invincible comes out, but they're an animated show. It'll be coming out this year.
I don't know if it's March though.
That'll put them in the game though. I don't know when, but it'll put them in the game.
It will, because I'm reading the books now. I'm telling you, go word for word. I like. It does seem like the bad boys on there. They did look like a buddy cop show, like when they really don't like each other and they always beefing. I like it. I like it a lot. I told you I'm gonna like Winter Soldier.
I'm pretty sure that's the vibe they're going with too. It feels like that. It definitely feels like that.
As it should. They know what they're doing over there, Marvel. They cranking out bangers time after time. Even when you think it's too slow and it looks stupid, cranking out bangers. Episode 4, you like, you know what? This is a banger. All right.
You gave what's the name? You gave the dude. What Kevin Feige. You gave Kevin Feige more characters to work with, and he is definitely doing it. So it's going to be on the popping.
All right, look, everybody. That's all our time. The next time, though, man. We appreciate everybody for coming on through. Make sure y'all y'all have already subscribed since you're here. Make sure y'all share this video with everybody. WandaVision episode 5 review, the Winter Soldier, Falcon. That thing's gonna be a banger, dang. That thing's gonna be a banger. I can't wait. All right, look, that's all our time. The next time, we out. We know everybody gotta go to work. We gotta go to work. We gotta do what we gotta do. Till next time, we out, y'all. Hey, Daniel, I'm gonna spit a few bars before I end up